What's up, guys? It's Austin here. So hope you guys had a good weekend. But today's video, I'm talking about something that happened a couple years ago, and I've been cheated on a few times actually, handful of times, because some people from my hometown are just not loyal. I'm not gonna say hoes, because we out here respecting the women, but you know what I mean. Like motherfuckers, sometimes from your hometown especially, are not loyal, and yeah, there was this one girl I dated 2 years ago, and I caught her cheating in the worst way possible. But anyway, guys, before I get into this story, if you guys want to check out my stream, I'm live right this moment as this video goes up. So if you're watching this video in the first hour or two of it going up, I'm live right now, so come check it out. I got face cam on, so you can see my ugly ass face. I'll be telling stories, playing video games, just talking to all y'all. It'll be cool. But anyway, today's story, to start this off, okay? This is probably one of the worst occurrences that involves me getting cheated on, okay? Like, I've had things before where, I've dated a girl and, like, she'll text other guys in flirtatious ways. She'll flirt with other people. She'll even kiss someone else. But this was a fucked way to find out, okay? So leave a like on the video right now for my heart 2 years ago, okay? So I was dating this girl 2 years back. And this day started off like a normal day, okay? And I had been dating her for months. Like, literally 3 or 4 months. So we were pretty close. And she seemed awesome. And I was so relieved and happy. I was like, yes, finally. A relationship that's good and, like, not getting cheated on or anything like that. But sadly, I spoke too soon because this day started off like any other normal day. I had plans to go hang out with her, and I did. I went to her house at, like, noon, hung out till, like, 3 or 4. And she told me she could only hang till 4 because she had to go to dinner with her family. And that seemed pretty believable. And, I mean, her family liked me, but not enough to invite me to dinner all the time with them. So it didn't bother me or anything. I believed her, and I ended up leaving around that time. And I went back to my house. And like 2 or 3 hours go by, right? And my friend texts me and he's like, yo, are you coming to this party tonight? And I was like, where at? And he's like, this person's house. And I knew the person who was hosting the party. And I was like, nah, I'm probably not going to go, man. I'm kind of tired. He's like, come on, dude. Don't be a bitch. Like, come through. Just come through for like an hour or two. Come hang out with everyone. We're all going to be there. And I was like, nah, I'm good. And I pretty much completely curved him. And 2 more hours go by. And I get a text from him again. And he says, can you call me? And I was like, okay, whatever. So I call him. And he sounds like he's outside at a party. And he's like, hold on a sec. And it takes him like 2 minutes. And he finally gets somewhere quiet. And he's like, yo, I finally know why you're not here tonight. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, bro, you don't have to lie to me. Like, you can be honest. Like, I'm not going to call you a pussy or anything. I was like, what are you talking about? Because I was actually confused. He's like, bro, like, your girl told me everything that happened. And I was like, oh, she's there? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, motherfucker. I was like, okay, what happened? And he's like, she told me, like, you guys broke up today and shit. And at this point, I was completely mind-fucked. I was like, what are you talking about? Did she say this? And he's like, yeah, dude, like, it's not a big deal. She told me what happened. I was like, okay, what did she tell you? He's like, well, she said that you came over and she broke shit off with you because she didn't feel the same way anymore. And that you were really heartbroken about it. And she even told me not to call you right now and talk to you about this because she said you were so upset and she didn't want you to know that she's at this party right now having fun. And I was like, okay, wait, let me get this straight. She told you that she broke up with me and didn't want you to tell me about it to cover her ass so I didn't find out she was at a party having fun. And he's like, yeah, pretty much. Like, she didn't want you to be hurt that she was here having fun right after the breakup. And I was like, okay, wait, define having fun. Like, what's she doing there? He's like, well, she was dancing with this kid. And I was like, oh my fuck. He's like, yeah, they were kind of feeling on each other. And I was like, motherfucker. All right, well, hold on. I'll be there in a little bit. He's like, all right, dope. So I ended up walking there, and it took me like almost an hour. But finally I get there, and I go inside, say hey to my friend, and I start talking to him. I'm like, yo, first of all, everything she told you was a lie. She never dumped me, and we hung out earlier, and everything was fine. And basically, she lied to you and told me she did dump me because that way you wouldn't call me and, like, hurt my feelings by mentioning her name. But the reality of it is, we never broke up, so that wouldn't hurt my feelings. Matter of fact, it sucks harder to hear that she's at a party right now doing shit with other people. And he's like, yeah, bro, like, let's go find her. I was like, okay, let's do it. So it didn't take long. Within, like, 5 minutes of searching for her, we found her, and she was dancing with the dude that was hosting the party. And she was grinding on him and shit and kissing him and just pretty much cheating on me. And the best part about the whole thing is, she was wearing my hoodie while doing so. Yeah, how fucked is that? Like, completely just wearing something I gave her while cheating. So I walked up to both of them, and when she saw me, she looked like she completely shit her pants and was like, what are you doing here? And I was like, what are you doing here, Mrs. I have dinner with my fucking family? Like, you completely lied. And you're fucking cheating on me, and you're telling my friends bullshit about how you dumped me, and not to call me and tell me that you're at the party, and that, like, I'm so hurt. Like, no. And she wasn't saying a word. She was just standing there completely speechless. So after like 10 seconds of staring at me and not saying a word, she's finally just like, I don't know what to say other than sorry. And I was like, just give me my hoodie back. She's like, what? I was like, give me the hoodie that you're wearing. That's my hoodie. Give it to me. She's like, why do you want it back? I was like, because it's my fucking hoodie. Give it to me. She's like, okay, can we talk about this later? I was like, no, give me the hoodie and I'm never going to talk to you again. She's like, but I'm cold. Like, it's cold out. I was like, your fucking tits could fall off from frostbite for all I care. I don't give a fuck. Give me my hoodie. Please and thank you. And she's like, okay, fine. And she takes it off, gives it to me. And the dude just keeps saying sorry to me about the whole thing. He's like, bro, I had no idea. Like, I'm so sorry. I was like, dude, just enjoy your party and enjoy her. She'll probably go cheat on you in like a week. So just keep an eye out. And he's like, all right, man. I was like, all right, have a good one. And I smiled and waved at both of them. And I walked away and my friend followed. And I walked outside and started walking home. And my friend was following me. He's like, dude, are you good? Are you good, man? Like, I'm here for you. I was like, dude, I honestly don't even fucking care. He's like, oh. I was like, yeah, I honestly don't. Like, go have fun. I don't mind. He's like, you sure? I was like, yeah, dude, go back to the party. And he did. He went back, and I just walked home, went inside, started playing some video games, and just kind of went about my night. I was pretty much unfazed for the whole rest of that night. She tried texting me and calling me, but I ignored her. And the whole rest of that week, I was doing pretty good. Towards the end, it kind of got sucky because, you know, getting cheated on doesn't feel too good. But for the most part, I was pretty much fine. Just still shitty to find out, of course. But yeah, that's pretty much another story of how I got cheated on and found out. And yeah, it was pretty ridiculous. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this story. Please leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed it. Leave your stories in the comments down below. Subscribe if you're new. And yeah, I'll see you guys all later. Peace.